Hello, and welcome to my playthrough of OuterWilds. So, last time we went to the vessel, and I think I'm on the right track. We found a way to input the coordinates. So I think that is our end goal. But to be able to put in coordinates, we need a working warpcore, or I think we need one. And we could not repair the other one. But we could get a new one. And where do we know where to find one? We know that they used a warp core at Ashton, the center of Ashton, where the masks are. So we need to get to the center of Ashton. The only clue we have is the power station. So let's focus this playthrough on finding a way inside the power station. First things first, why don't we go to the closest position that we know, and that's the solar panels. Let's go to the solar panels. Oh, we hit it. Let's go to the solar panels. Oh no. Let's go to the top. Can we go? No, we can't. Okay, cool. Go to the top. And let's... So we know it's this way, but we can't continue because of the ghost matter. So let's fire a probe in it. So there are two entrances here. So if we could find an entrance to where this probe is, should be able to get down there. Let's just walk around for a bit. Look if we find some entrance to a cave we did not explore yet. Doesn't seem so. So which cave systems do we know about? We know about the cave system. We know about the cave system that where we entered. The first one. Yeah, we know about the first cave system for where we entered from the beacon. Well, let's go up a bit. Yeah. So maybe one of those passages gives us a way. The sun station, but I can't think of any. Yeah, we can go up here. Scout is... nothing here, so now we're... There is no, like, visible entrance here, right? Yeah. So... Let's go back, refuel for a bit, and go into that cave system. Oh no, I just want to refuel. Maybe let's go to the city. We can go to the city this way, I think. No. Just have to wait. Oh! It hurts us. Oh, it hurts us bad. Okay, okay, okay. Let's don't do that again. Okay, let's go the other way around. Ooh. Okay, let's go back to the ship and heal. Heal. Okay. Let's go to the city. Because the clue that we have to enter it is go to the city. Go via the city. So let's go the quickest way we know of. And that's it's the other side. It's here. Wait, was the cannon? There it is. So, yeah, we have to top here. Inside. Ghost metal detected, we know. Is it Stepping Stones cave? Because that's also a cave. So, the scout says it's there. High energy lab trail. And that one goes that way. And it's on this level where the entrance is. And the stepping stones goes that way, so it's not the stepping stones. So I am missing something. Ah, missed it. Okay, I think... Can we do something here? What is exactly ghost matter? No. This is ghost matter, okay. Inside there is ghost matter. Okay. Ghost fire. For the magic lovers. Hoogen's fire. Let's meditate. Let's go back. Do the same thing, but go to the city fast as possible to get in the other way passage. And maybe there we find a way through it. I could fly around a bit. An Ember Twin. Maybe if I see something. We could quickly check the ship log. I'm missing a clue. So, high energy lab. Navigate. Negative time interval measured at the Whitehall station was further investigated at the high energy lab in the canyon at Ember Twins equator. Okay. Ash Twin project was planned at the high energy lab, a building with a large solar panel on Ember Twins equator. The high energy lab can only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. So we need to go through the Sunless City. So go. Let's fire a probe and see how we can access it. Coming in fast, coming in fast, coming in fast. Oh. Let's buckle up. Let's go. This way, this way. Go. Light a probe. Okay, it's down there. Let's go back up. And we want to go to the other side now. Let's go to the city. Oh, almost recalled it. Let's go. Let's give us light. Okay. And it's this way. Let's go. Okay. Okay. No. Am I following the ship or am I following the scout? Scout, 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 scout. Scout is slower. So it's somewhere where sand can't reach because sand is like getting higher and higher. And it's just so strange that it's below us. We're facing the right direction. So yeah, the scout is that way. Can you walk around here? No, no. This is ceiling, ceiling. Oh, you did it! You did it! Okay. Okay. Oh my god, we're in it. Okay. Nice. Oh my god. We have extra warp cores. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Okay. Not sure. Let's read first. Okay, we have 2 scrolls. Oh, we can do this. So now that's powered? Ah, okay. Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the White Hole station. Remy and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or simply machine error. Could be real. In theory, what you want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. Initial things first. Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup on the white hole station. Okay. Hypothesis: it is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. I think it's possible. An update. Our experiment here reproduces the anomaly in arrival and departure time. The PI is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eye. To that end, we decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. Off note, Remy. Hero requested that we let him know before we reroute the energy to the experiment. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Remy and I are about to run the new test. Hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it. I saw it. Hypothesis confirmed. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstracting theory and practical application. Okay. So. Take a black core and a white core. Oh. Ah. Nothing happens. Okay. Wait. No. Absolutely. Two black holes? No, nothing happens. Are these also linked? Are they all linked? No. Huh. Oh, it's more to read. Okay. The Southern Observatory asking if creating a 22 interval is possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. We learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypothesis: creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. Why do they need 22 minutes? Remy and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. Oh, 22 minutes, because we have 20 minutes until the sun explodes? So we have enough energy to warp something back 22 minutes back in time. And that something can be our memories. Energy is currently unavailable. You say, you're a gas spy. A pun was unintended, Remy, so I believe it's who's a reform. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit those proposed new energy and warp technology together. The only location large enough would be Ashtwin. Yeah, indeed. So, we know there is like a power source big enough. Ashtwin. The Ashtwin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ashtwin and each location that holds crucial project materials. Yeah. What if we use the warp towers, like the one we have on the Whitehall station, to connect Ashtwin directly to each critical location? Poke, Root, and I can begin work on it immediately in the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us busy. Of note, each tower on Ashtwin will warp to a different planet. My gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this has been physically clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. We can design each tower to visibly reflect its warp destination. The Giant's Deep Tower, for instance, would resemble a cyclone, and we could model the Timberhearts Tower after Geyser Mountains. Ah, wow! Okay. So this is a sun station? This is Ashtwin. So the other warp station goes to the Ashtwins. This one is Emberheart because of the fountains. And this one goes to Dark Bramble with the ice. And this one goes to Giant's Deep. Did we go to this one? I'm not sure which tower this one is. Okay. So. No, we do. Yes, this one goes to Brittle Hollow. Right? Giant's Deep, Brittle Hollow, Embertwin, Timberheart. Yes. So, one of those goes to... Huh. Let's go back to our ship. Can a warp one go to itself? Can you warp to the same planet? I don't think so. Oh, yeah, I'm on the side. Which... Well, let's spark here. No. Enough. Let's try that again. But we know this one goes to Ash Twin. Can we pick it up? No, we can't pick it up. I think we already waited for a long time here. Let's check the ship log. Ship logs. Okay, so the black hole. The warp tower's alignment point is not its warp receiver. Rather, a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body. The warp receiver must be located on or in a close orbit around warp receiver must be located on in a close orbit around the relevant astral body. The hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body with a shared alignment point in between them. Okay. All of the warp towers here were being constructed on Ash Twin, while the six warp receivers were being constructed at different locations. Okay. And Naomi named Poke successfully forged an advanced warp core for the Ash Twin project. The diagram depicts an alignment angle between a warp tower and its corresponding astral body. Yeah, the warp tower alignment angles are not exact. They only need to be within 5 degrees of the astral body center. This results in a slight longer warp window that lasts roughly several seconds. Anyone stepping into the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. Okay. Naomi's mines. Naomi mined ore from this site to craft a protective shelf designed to the physical chamber inside the Ash Twin. Once the shell was finished, Naomi checked to ensure there were no longer any physical entrance or cracks. Okay. Yeah, we know. High energy lab successfully reproduced a temporal anomaly first observed at the Whitehall station. Nobody discovered it to increase the negative time interval between arrival and departure by adding energy to the warp core. Naomi wanted to know if a 22-minute is possible. They concluded it would require Newton energy to produce the necessary energy as well as advance the warp core to handle those energies. Ash Twin was proposed as a location for its project. The design of each tower on the Ashen equator, each tower warped to a different planet, although many Nomai are quick to note that the sun is not an actual planet. Each tower was designed to visually reflect the warp destination of the towers, allowing the Nomai to quickly travel between Ashwin and all other locations crucial to the Ashwin project. So yeah. That's the only warp platform. No. That I know. That one is shared. Huh. Okay, do I have to? Okay. Do I have to wait? Yeah. I have to wait until it comes around and then sprint. Oh no, I can wait inside here. Okay, I think I need to wait until the sandstorm is here and then go for it? Just right after it? I can't go before the sandstorm starts. Oh, is it the time already? Open the map. Does the cyclus... Okay, just wanna check. Does the cyclus end when the interloper hits the sun? Because that destroys it and releases all ghost matter, right? And there goes the interloper. No, it did not work me. So I have to go when the sandstorm hits. Okay. Did the antelope exit it? No, it did not. But the sandstorm stopped. So maybe with a bit of luck, it will be too late because the sun is going to explode any minute now. And it would, if we would receive the core and go back to the vessel, it will be not long enough to do it. 3 minutes remaining. Almost there. Will we warp? Will it be too late? And it's too late. Okay. Okay, okay. Let's go directly to Ashwin. Do that again. Oh, we want to go up. Oh, we're going too fast. Ooh. Ooh. We have time because it also needs repair a lot. Something here is broke, the aft hull. That's it. Artificial gravity is damaged. Nice. And there it is. There it starts. My least favorite planet. Oh, what's that? Ah, that's the deep space radio. Are there any pillars already visible? Ah. Think this is far enough? Hopefully the other ship is not carried away. Now we have to wait until the sense is low enough. Okay, I think we will. What is that? That's the satellite. Ah, okay. So the dotted line is a satellite. Good to know. Good to know. You are here at the Hourglass Twin, so I know. So I think I have to go through while the storm is there. And hopefully, just before I get picked up, I will warp. Which, if it works, if I think it works, it's a very, very clever game design. Here it comes. And here we are, finally inside Ash Twin. Okay. 8 minutes 4 seconds ago. Received data from previous cycle. Masks receiving data from probe tracking module. Giant's Deep memory statue. Timberheart's memory statue. Yeah, so Timberheart is mine, and Giant's Deep's memory statue is Corbo's. 40 minutes until end of cycle transmission. So, here we are. Today we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here in this space we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin project. Powerful enough to send information back in time. Corlius, we've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. Raimi will need to keep our eyes on how significantly we altered the environment here. How far we've come since our experiment at the high energy lab. I still can hardly believe Raimi's hypothesis was true. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to use from the black hole forge. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the black hole forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant Steep, where Kazava is working with Evans to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Pollux is sculpting the memory statue. Hypothesis. It was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last one to be forged. Hypothesis. The core would have been forged faster if Kazada was interrupted by work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is we are all connected to Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Mediating your disagreements. Hero, our friends on Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mello tells me the cannon is doing well. Cannon is doing well. Gonna turn it a bit down. The music is a bit loud. And the Evans advocates for more launched power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Evans can. But then, if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Evans. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Would it help to remind Evans that Mello, his love, will be the one of the Naomi aboard the cannon, or is Mello part of the problem? Felix and Daz finished the memory statues today, and they are truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statue will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Pi and Idea have worked hard on the Sun Station, and it at last is complete. If everything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power to the Ash Twin project requires. I am impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. So it's not the warper that's providing power, it's just the container that contains power, and it's the sun exploding that triggers the time loop. Ah, okay. Something that wasn't clear to me. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here is what will happen first. The Sun Station will receive the orders to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order from the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. Wait. So, we're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here is what will happen. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. Yes. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order of the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Ah, so 22 minutes before the sun explodes, the message would be sent. Yes, because it's sent back in time. Exactly 22 minutes after those orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon, launching back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end the cycle at will. These words are difficult to write. The Sun Station did not work. However, this is the closest we have ever been to the Ash Twin project. It's theoretically sound. We were only enabled to power it. Perhaps there is another way. Suppose we design the sun station to generate power of that magnitude. A supernova is still our only viable option. I believe you can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. This is easier expressed than accomplished. We can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer. Idea. But you need to find some way to halt our aging process. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet was newly arrived in the solar system and we're anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored something new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. And then they discovered it was a tactical nuke. I imagine these all are like the inscriptions we already read. We've installed the masks inside the Astron Project, Felix. They look beautiful, although I feel, yeah. So we read all those. Artificial gravity control. Okay. What does this do? Oh. You're about to access the core while the Astron Project is active. Remove the core will disable the Astron Project. So, if you disable the Astron Project and get the core to take it to the vessel, we have to do it in one cycle, because there is no going back after this one. So I think that's something we have to do next time. I think we're in the end game now, boys.